Peace. This ain't infinite waters, but we in that water today. Yes, sir. As y'all can see, hold on. Flip the camera. Singing bowl right there. I just got done doing a workout. So you know this water is coming in clutch right now. So, peace to the guys and goddesses of this beautiful planet. Shout out to all the beautiful, brilliant, bold, and blissful light seeds. Star seeds, chosen ones, and light workers out there. Shout out to y'all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta show y'all the end before they get too far off. Hold on. Y'all see them up there? Yeah. That's the ancestors, man. That's the cesters, man. Oh, shit. It's more of them, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all see? Hold on, wait. Y'all see all them? Yup. There they go. There they go. Them the cesters, man. Yeah, I call them the cesters. You feel me? Short for short, ancestors. Cesters for short, you feel me? Yeah. 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 They wanted to be included, man. They wanted me to include them in this eccentric electric broadcast, aka Godcast, because this is not the average podcast. It really ain't even a podcast yet. It's just a channel still. But, that's what it's going to be eventually. You know what I'm saying? In the near future, it's going to be a whole podcast. I'm going to be giving interviews and people going to be interviewing me. Fuck what they were talking about when they were talking about it. And if you ask, if you're wondering who do I mean by they, if you know, you know. So, without further ado, shout out to my guy Astro from this. So I got a quick message I want to share with y'all, man. I don't want to hold y'all too long. Oh shit. Damn, it's a lot of ancestors up there, y'all. What is that? Oh, okay. I thought them was some white birds up there. That's actually just a plane, a jet, far off. Yeah, it looked like birds. Sometimes I do see white birds though, high up in the sky. I don't know what kind of birds they be with. Yeah. Divine birds, divine messengers. That's what they are. That's who they are. So, with that being said, they helping me channel this message out. And like I said, I just seen the confirmation that I needed to talk about this just now before I click record. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy Strange, man. Y'all go. I'm gonna put his name. I'm gonna put his Instagram name in the description, man, because he tie into what I want to talk about, and he also has a website where you can buy herbs and oils and all kind of stuff, merch, high vibrational merch. It's called Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. So I'm gonna put his Instagram in the description, and y'all can go check him out, because he said things like Blue Lotus. He sells wormwood and clove supplements. He sells crystals, organite. He sells, like I say, merch, clothing, high vibrational clothing. He sell all kind of stuff, But as he says, it's your extension to ascension. All right. And if I'm not mistaken, he also sells Haritaki, which I've been taking for like 2 weeks now. Haritaki supplement. It's a Haritaki supplement. Haritaki is a mushroom, if I'm not mistaken, but you can get it in peel form. Yeah, he sells a brand. He sells a different brand from the one I got. The one I got is called First Eye. You can get it up. You can look it up on TikTok. First Eye Haritaki supplement. But if you look on his website, the brand he has is legit too. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So y'all look into that, because like I say, this tie into what I'm finna talk about, and he talk about this all the time. So, food, y'all. Food. Food. It's time to let go of your attachment to food. It's time to break free from your addictions and cravings to food. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all at this time are craving more high vibrational foods more than ever. Especially those of y'all that's already been on this journey for a little while. You know, those of y'all that's already been very devoted and dedicated to your spiritual practices and rituals. You know, especially those of y'all that's already done parasite cleanses, and you know, for those of y'all that's already like been experimenting with different herbs and, you know, different supplements, you know, sea moss and stuff like that, shilajit. You know, I've yet to try shilajit, but if I'm not mistaken, Harataki is the first exclusive herb that I've tried so far in supplement form. You know, and I've been experimenting with herbs like, did I call Harataki a herb? It's a mushroom actually, if I'm not mistaken. But I've experimented with different herbs, you know, from burdock root to marshmallow to marshmallow root to licorice root to the ashwagandhas and the damianas, and, you know, the linden leaves, the raspberry leaves, the bilberry leaves, the one Strange talks about all the time, ginkgo biloba, for cognitive function. I've experimented with all kinds of herbs, but Harataki is the game changer. Harataki has been the game changer, y'all. My third eye wide the fuck open. Dreams way more vivid. My whole vision is more vivid, let alone in my dreams and waking day as well. Colors are much brighter. Everything is fucking brighter. Everything is more vibrant. Everything pops like I'm in a fucking 3D movie. You know, I can think clearer. Mental clarity is top tier. Mental clarity is, you know, at its peak on 100%. It's like every single fucking day I'm gaining more and more insights. Every single day I gain insights, and, you know, I you know, realize things to be, you know, I realize more and more things that I can be grateful for in the moment, that keep me in the present moment. I realize more things about myself, about my journey, about my past, about my future. You feel me? Even things that's going on in the present. You know, synchronicities. I see signs every fucking where. A bird just fucking flew into this damn tree. just right then when I said that. So yeah, I encourage y'all to get Harataki, and it's also going to clean out your gut. The Harataki is not only good for cognitive function and mental clarity and dreams. It helps you remember your dreams, memory. It improves your memory. I'm pretty sure it repairs damage that's done to your brain that's been done by drugs, you know, different kind of drugs, even food, even the fucking music, y'all. You gotta realize this, you know, and it's a big pill to swallow, but swallow it you must. Your mind has been poisoned from the very fucking get-go. From day one, your mind has been poisoned. They've been targeting your fucking brain ever since the day you came through the portal into this realm, through the portal of the pussy, the yoni. All right, the pussy portal. Yes, ever since you got here, you've been targeted. You've been targeted in ways that you don't even know, in ways that you aren't even aware of. They target you through the fucking music. They poison you through the music. They poison you through the food. They poison you through the media. They poison you through school. They poison you through working. They poison you through just about every fucking thing you can imagine, everything you can think of. Religion, you know? So, Harataki is going to detox your brain. And you know, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help point out things to you it's gonna help point out all the ways in which you've been poisoned. Like you're gonna become aware of it. You know, a week or two in, you know, and suddenly you're gonna realize, oh shit, this is how they've been, you know, they've been using this against me the whole time. They, you know, it's fucking spiritual war. You know, the war is not physical. You know, you're gonna realize all the attacks and all the tactics that these folks been using to lower your vibration and to keep you in your lower 3 chakras. All right. So at the end, I'm gonna do a little sound bowl session for y'all. So, you know, so we can do some lower 3 chakra healing, a lower 3 chakra root, sacral and solar plexus chakra healing session, sound healing session. All right. So we can yeah, get those, because once you get those 3 chakras cleansed up, you can reach the higher realms and visit the higher dimensions. All right. You connect more to your higher self. You know. So yeah. So get the Harataki. I'm gonna say again, if I didn't already say it, it cleanses out your gut. All right, which is really your first brain. Your gut is your first brain. This is why they this is why they say go with your first mind, because your first mind is your gut feelings. Yeah, that's a brain. Your gut holds intelligence. All right, something y'all must understand. Another thing y'all gotta understand is that your heart is a brain too. You actually have 3 brains. All right, but anyway, I don't want to draw this out. I realize, you know, I can man. Once I get the cooking, it's hard to stop, y'all. So, so just know that the Harataki is gonna repair damage that's done to your brain, you know, and clean out your gut. All right, and from there, you on your way to the heart chakra and up. From there, you on your way to the heart chakra, man. Or you know, from there, you're gonna start connecting. You know, yeah, you know, everything is just gonna connect for you at that point. You know, you clean out your gut. You know, detox your brain. You know, and really, you know, the rest is your story. You know, the rest is your story. You know, because automatically you just gonna start knowing what you need to do. You're gonna start knowing what you need to do, and you're gonna become way more aware of what you don't need to fucking do, what you need to stop doing. And which brings me to my main point: food. Y'all need to stop eating. Especially the shit that they produce. All right? If it's not natural, don't consume it. All right? It's time to evolve, man. It's time to evolve, and it's time to ascend. It's time to raise your fucking vibrations. It's time to raise the frequency. It's time for you to step into your purpose. It's time for you to become your best version. It's time for you to step into your highest timeline. It's time for you to realize your true power, your true passions, and your true purpose. It's time for you to remember and awaken, you know, to remember who you are and awaken the gifts and abilities that you have lying dormant inside of you. Once you figure out your abilities and your unique gifts, you'll find your passion. You'll find what you're passionate about, and what you're passionate about. You know, where your passion lies is where you'll find your purpose. Is where you'll find your life's purpose. All right. But you have to fast. You have to fast from not just food, but food is the main thing. It's the main thing, y'all. You know, yeah. It's time to stop eating bullshit. It's time to stop consuming bullshit. And first and foremost, you have to realize it's not even you that's craving that bullshit. You know? You got parasites. You literally have entities that's living inside of you. These organisms that's living inside of you. Feeding off of you. Feeding off off everything you consume. You don't absorb none of the nutrients from the food that you consume because the parasites eat it all up. So before you can even change your diet and start eating more healthier foods, more natural foods, you have to do a parasite cleanse. You have to rid your body of parasites first. But the quickest way to do so is just to stop fucking eating, starve them out. You don't want that bullshit, that McDonald's, Burger King, all the fast food, Chick-fil-A. Which is Chick-fil-A men people, nigga. Chick-fil-A men humans, nigga. The fuck? You not eating fucking chicken? You not eating meat, bro. You're not eating animal flesh at this point. At this point, none of these places are feeding you animal flesh. It's all people. Believe it or not. It's beyond belief at this point. If you know, you know. That's not you that's craving that shit. Those are the parasites. And you will realize that once you get rid of the parasites, because you're no longer gonna fucking want that shit. You're no longer gonna crave it. You're no longer gonna desire it. You know, you're gonna crave a lot more of this right here. A lot more of that. Hold on. A lot more of that motherfucker right there. Hold on. Yep, that right there. That's what you're gonna want. Crave a lot more exercise. You're gonna crave a lot more stretching, yoga. All right. You're gonna crave a lot more meditation, breath work. You're gonna crave a lot more herbs, supplements. All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, you know, more natural food that grows straight from the earth. But half the time, you're not even gonna want none of that either. Even though even though those are the things you're gonna crave more of, there are still gonna be days where you don't want to eat anything at all. Once you get them fucking parasites up out of you, you're not gonna want to eat nothing. All right. Because you're gonna see how much energy that you have when you don't eat any fucking thing. Anything. Or little to nothing. You know what else you're gonna start craving more of? Nuts, seeds, cashews, almonds, walnuts, stuff like that. Yeah. It's more nutrition than fucking it's more nutrition in those kinds of things than it is in meat. You need a lot more than protein. Protein is poison at this point. Everything that you think is gonna give you protein is actually poisoning you. Y'all be so stuck on protein and fixated on protein and forget, my nigga, you need zinc, you need magnesium, you need calcium. That's just to name a few. You need vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin C. You know? Not fucking red 40 and yellow 4 and shit like that. That's in the candies and the fake ass juices and potato chips. Yeah. So with that being said, y'all, that's what needs to be done. I'm speaking from experience, y'all. I'm not just pulling rabbits out of fucking hat. I'm speaking from experience. Yeah. Once you witness how much energy you have after you stop eating the bullshit. I'm gonna say that after you stop eating the bullshit, after you start getting more sunlight, soaking up more sunlight, breathing more, meditating more. Stop listening to this fucking music that they pushing that also keeps you in a fearful state. All right. Your whole consciousness is gonna shift. You're gonna start to look in the mirror and love what you see. And you're gonna love what's looking back at you. Doubt, worries, fears, anxiety. Say goodbye. Because you're about to fly. You're about to soar way above. Anything that's vibing low got to go. Anything that's vibing low got to go. All right. Oh yeah, and the sun is fucking heating up. That's another thing that gave me the confirmation, because I was just listening to a Strange video. Strange the Wordplay King. I was just listening to one of his videos, and he was talking about he played a whole damn video, like a news interview video about the people in the video was talking about how the sun is fucking heating up, and it's gonna if you're not vibing high, if you're not eating right, if you're not living right, but especially if you're not eating right, the sun finna burn your ass up from the inside out. If you can't take the sun, it's because of what you're consuming. All right. So, yeah, that's another thing y'all gonna notice too. Once y'all kill the parasites, start eating clean, you're gonna start to notice you can stand the heat a whole lot more. You can stand in it. You can stand out in it for a lot longer. You're gonna crave it. You're gonna want to. You're gonna want to be out in the sun. You're not gonna want to be in the fucking house. You're not even gonna want to be under no shade, bro. It's too hot outside. Ain't no fucking such thing as too hot outside. It's not gonna be hot enough for you. Fuck what they were talking about when they were talking about it. So fuck. Yeah, man. So, but yeah. But see, the sun gonna help though. The sun is gonna help you detach from the foods though, right along with the supplements you taking to kill your parasites. Like I say, simply not eating is gonna starve out the parasites. But whole cloves and papaya seeds, y'all can start there. Y'all don't even have to get no haritaki, but you can get some haritaki. Get you some herbs like wormwood. I'm pretty sure there are a lot more herbs that kill worms. But whole cloves, you can get you some cloves from the fucking store, Walmart, grocery store. Any grocery store, I'm pretty sure. Every grocery store sells whole cloves and papayas. All right. Swallow both the papaya seeds and the cloves whole. All right. And then you will be made whole. All right. As a result. Yep. And another thing I want to talk about is anxiety too, because the food tie into why you're so anxious. Because you absorbing energies. First of all, not only are you absorbing the emotions that these animals felt while they were being slaughtered. I heard somebody say this the other day. You think they feelings just go away? No. That shit stays. And then when you consume it, you absorb it. You absorb all the fear, sadness, sorrow. Probably anger too, because I know they was fucking mad. I know they was sad, but I know a lot of them animals was mad too. Like, these bitches is finna chop me up and blend me and make me into some ground beef. Like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh man, the animals, they torture the animals, man. They pretty much torture the animals, man. You think the animals willingly want to get fucking slaughtered? No. You think they be lining up to get chopped up? No. You think they want to be your fucking hamburger and your hot dog? No. The fuck? Think about that shit. How would the fuck you feel? You want to be a hamburger or a hot dog? That's what I thought. No, you don't. But I'm pretty fucking sure that you've eaten a people hamburger and a hot dog. Guarantee it. I'm in the. Well, I was in the same boat with y'all. I probably have too. I probably have myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pretty sure we've all eaten people at this point. Pretty sure we've all ate a person at this point, unknowingly though. But yeah, man. It stops now though. It stops now. It's over with. It's dead. Once you stop partaking and indulging in their fucking system that they set up for you to fail, for you to sabotage yourself in, you start creating your own system. The more of us that start seeing through this fake ass system, the more it crumbles. Like fucking Jericho. Break down walls like Jericho, crumble like a fucking cookie. Right? But like I was saying though, the food, yeah, that's where your anxiety come from. That's where most of your anxiety come from. But then again, also your anxiety also comes from always being in your head, trying to predict the future, ruminating on the past. That's where your anxiety comes from. You ruminate on the past and you create your future by ruminating on past events, and you manifest similar events in the future that happened in your past. That makes sense? This is why a lot of y'all don't see no changes in your life. You wind up attracting the same toxic ass people in your life. All right. Yeah. So, with that being said, It's all about to make sense, you know? If it ain't making sense now, it's about to real soon. Especially those of y'all that caught the gems, you know, and don't just catch them, but carry them on, carry them forward, and apply them and use them in your daily lives moving forward. If you just pick it up now, today, or whenever you see this video, and then just, you know, drop it right after, then what the fuck? You know? But I did my job, though. I dropped the gems. I did my job. My job is done. Whether you catch them and carry them on, and carry on with them, that's on you. So with that being said, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and play a little. Play a little sound. Y'all say hi to Isis. It's Isis. All right. Y'all see how everybody want to start passing by me when I start the sound bowl? I can't get distracted at this point, though. I cannot be fucked with, and neither can you. So y'all just take some deep breaths, man, because whether you know it or not, your nervous system about to reset. You about to be more shakable, unbreakable, and unstoppable than ever before. Your nervous systems are shot to shit. But once they heal, you'll be able to withstand any struggle, any challenge, any adversity. You'll be able to weather the biggest storms. And as a result, the most powerful version of you will be born. Take that. Take that. Take that. Good ass energy I'm sending y'all. Self-reassurance guides you to perfect well-being. Positive determination arises from within. My inner light, your inner light, is vibrant, luminous, and alive. You are awakening to the divine feminine within. All right. May you all enjoy that. If you made it this far, I know you did. And with that being said, peace to the guys and goddesses of this beautiful planet, chosen ones, light workers, and star seeds. In the meantime, in between time, until we meet again, y'all be brilliant, be beautiful, be blissful, and be bold. Time to let go about the lies you was told and watch everything you touch. Slowly but surely turn to gold. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little tuning for it. Action 2, hold on. Oh, you know what? Never mind. So I figured out that I can take these off. But I left a little thingy inside. But right now you can't hear it. You can see it shaking. Ooh, shit. Y'all see that? Ooh, y'all see that? Oh my God, y'all see how that is vibrating? Y'all probably can feel it. You might can't hear it, but let me know if y'all can feel it. But I know once I take those off, y'all will be able to hear the tone that it gives off. This one for the solar plexus. yeah, when I take these off, y'all can hear the tone. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned for the tuning fork session coming soon. But yeah, all right. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love and gratitude for watching. All right. Make sure y'all go get my book, 22 Keys to Higher Consciousness, where I explain, bro. As a matter of fact, I explain in my book. If I'm not mistaken, it's like the third chapter. It's the second or third chapter. I talk about the importance of food and changing your diet and how it's important and imperative that you do so if you want to reach higher states of consciousness. All right. I got 22 ways, 22 keys to higher consciousness. My ebook available on Amazon right now. All right. If you got Amazon Kindle, I think it's called, whatever the upgraded version of Amazon is, I think it's Amazon Kindle Pro. It's free. All right. So there's that. All right. But if not, it's only $9.99. It's only $9.99, and the money doesn't matter to me. It's the message that I'm sending that matters. So with that being said, y'all go grab that. Leave me some reviews down below. I'd love to know your feedback. All right. Yeah. Everything I talk about in the book helped me overcome an addiction to methamphetamine. So, that encouraged me to compile everything I know into one powerful piece of art. All right. So, yeah. So y'all have fun with that. I put some interactive exercises in it. As a matter of fact, at the end of the chapter about food, and I call it discovering your diet. I put like some little meal plans together at the end, or like some little. As a matter of fact, it's like an exercise. It's a challenge. As a matter of fact, it's a challenge. Yeah, change your diet challenge. All right. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm not gonna give that away, but you gotta read the book. You gotta go read the book if you want to figure it out what it is. But it's pretty much gonna help you, work your way into fasting and pretty much, like I say, like the chapter is called, discovering your diet. All right, it's gonna help you discover what it is that you are supposed to be consuming and what it is that you're not. All right, for sure. You're gonna figure out what it is that gives you energy and what it is that depletes your energy. All right. So, like I said, y'all have fun with that. All right. Don't take it too serious. But yeah, like I said, I put some fun interactive exercises in there. Not at the end of every chapter, but at the end of most of the chapters, I put fun interactive exercises in there to make learning fun. All right. So yeah, and I just may you enjoy it. May you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed creating it. All right. So yeah, with that being said, man, for those of you that were divinely led here to watch this video, it wasn't for a reason. There are no such thing as coincidences. You needed to hear something I said in this message. All right. But y'all have a beautiful day. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next flight. Ashe. Namaste. I love you. Beautiful reflections. All right. I haven't said this in a while. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, though. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Join the High Vibe Tribe. All you got to do is like, share, and subscribe. All right. For sure.